I want to be healthy. I want to eat only things we find in nature. I know that's the best for me. I know it will do the most for my body, but it is energy expensive. It takes more time. It takes more money. Not absolutely true, my friends. Happy Wet Mondays. We can eat all natural whole foods we find in nature for an affordable price. You get frozen foods. Okay, should I get canned foods? Frozen are generally cheaper than fresh. If you get fresh wild-caught salmon, it could be $15, $19 a pound. And if you get frozen wild-caught salmon, it undergoes minimal processing, maybe blanched in hot water, a tad bit of salt added, probably not much at all. It doesn't need to have constituents that are added to it to help preserve its shelf life. It is frozen. But a canned food does. And so, here we have the conundrum, right? That can I go for these quick foods that, they're still good for me and they're natural. It's tuna, right? It's something in a can, whatever it is. It's some fresh fruit. Or do I have to get frozen or I have to get fresh for them to be beneficial, even though they both come from nature? Well, here's the thing. The canned one, if you read the ingredients, doesn't fully come from nature. It may have some sodium nitrates added to it, like processed meats. It might have way too much sodium. It might have a bunch of other things. All canned goods are different. But you still can do the job of finding something that is cheap and healthy by getting frozen goods. I want to emphasize the frozen thing is very true. Also, if you go grocery shopping in general, well, it's definitely cheaper, even buying healthy, organic, grass-fed 94.6 fat-to-lean ratio red beef. It is still more affordable than going out, of course, to a sit-down dinner. But then we look at fast food and we say, well, that is cheaper. I'm getting macronutrients from that. I'm getting protein. I'm getting carbs. And so I'm getting similar things that I'm getting from this meat. But not all proteins created equal, and not even in natural foods, especially not in processed, like Burger King, for example. That beef is not doing nearly the same amount for you as organic grass-fed beef. Not even close in terms of the vitamins it contains, the quality of protein. It's not, hydrated water, make it look bigger. It's not even close, right? So, no, not all meat is just created equal, and not all food is created equal in terms of protein when you look at animal meat and plant protein, for example. Plant protein is typically incomplete protein. It doesn't contain all of the essential amino acids. There are a few exceptions. But when you look at animal meat, it contains all of the essential amino acids. And so even in nature, things aren't created equal. So especially with natural to processing, is not even close to equal. But even still, going to Burger King, you gotta drive there. You go to the grocery store once in a week. You pick everything up. It's cheaper per pound. You might spend the same price per pound as you would to go out even and get fast food, as far as just the meat goes, for example. Just see as an example here, right? But it's gonna take you less time on the back end. Now you don't have to go out, and you're getting way more nutritional value for your buck. So go grocery shopping. Cook only things we find in nature. Get frozen foods. They're much more affordable. And you can have things like eggs, which are super cheap. Give me something that has more bang for its buck with vitamins and minerals and protein than an egg for the cost of one unit, right? It's almost impossible to find. So there are ways we can be, frugal. We can be creative in the grocery store. And you can live a healthy life in a very sustainable, easily sustainable fashion, right? So what other types of foods can help me have my quick, natural meal that's good for me? Look at some things like a bagged, instant, 90-second quinoa and brown rice. They sell it at Aldi, for example. I don't remember what the brand is. It's like $2.50 for a bag. But it has a cup or 2 cups of quinoa and brown rice in it. Look at the ingredients. The one I get has extra virgin olive oil and sea salt as the other ingredients aside from the quinoa and brown. Fantastic! All from nature. You don't find that bag in nature, but you find what's in it in nature and what else they put in it in nature. And it takes 90 seconds. That took 20 minutes away from the preparation period for that meal, for having to cook that rice, having to boil the water with the rice. It's, a time-consuming process. And if you try to do it every day, it is very tough, right? So there are ways around it, you guys. And you might say, well, look, there are only a few things in the grocery store that are like this, that are affordable and that are healthy, and that, I will enjoy eating, which is also important. So you will find yourself having the same staple foods a few times per week. I've wild-caught salmon probably 3 days a week, and I feel great. I have bags of frozen veggies. Again, I don't have to steam up veggies every day. I have a microwavable bag. But microwaving isn't a good way to cook things. It's unhealthy, right? Wrong. That myth's been debunked. One of the major factors when it comes to sapping food of their nutrition when you cook them is the length of time that you cook it for. Actually, boiling broccoli would deprive it of, say, vitamin C, for example, more so than steaming or even microwaving that bag. So that's what we got for you guys today. Hope you can apply it to your life. Hope you can use it to help you get through this 10-day When Wellness Health Challenge if you have embarked upon it. And have a fantastic, fantastic rest of your night. Happy When Wellness. Thanks. Who do we got on here? Let's say what's up to the people. What up, Marcus Rose? How you doing? Pistversum, one day at a time. Pablo Mejia, what's happening? Malcolm Gianella, what's up, my friend? Just had a great workout, you guys. Great workout. Beck Zottom, we'll post what we ate and what we did for our workout today. And we had our gallon of water for our When Wellness Challenge, day 2 of it. How Not Duck, 0W0, how you doing? John Altuve, Crooks, S. Wilson, Various Kicks, Albert Tangiana, what's happening? Tanjaya, it's the bear life for me. What's up, my friend? Sure, it's a fulfilling one. Stuart Strachan. It's like nice having less, seriously. Menendez Fido, Map Kuti, Meg, what's up? APOC Rocky, Hot Since 89, my man Malcolm. What's up, you guys? Have a fantastic rest of your night. It is very cold where I am, Nate. Yes. Nate, is it your birthday today? It's Kamel, how you doing? Windani. Well, for this, Nate, happy birthday. Don't even know you. Hope you had a great day. Enjoy it, man. Your day in the book of When Wellness. Happy birthday. However old you are, make this year better than the next one. All right, I'm thinking of another Nate. Well, Nate, they're not so great yet. I hope you had a great day, too. Thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy When Wellness. I'm in New York, Long Island, New York. Dennis Andreas Johnson, what's up? Enjoy. Thanks.